story.
You don't even have a character.
There we go. Hey guys, we're back. We're back for more Remember Tomorrow. So we made our characters and everything, and talked a lot about what Once Upon a Game is and all that kind of stuff at the start. And now we're just getting back into more scenes and more fun playtime. So I had a scene. So now we're gonna move over. I think it's gonna be corn dogs. Did you say you want to do a scene?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yep. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go. Let's just go around the table left. So it's gonna be. So I just went. So it'd be corn dogs, Flopsy, Adam.
Okay.
Just go around the scene that way. Okay.
I feel like we would start the scene like actually looking at Scarecrow with his like pathetic, frail body, like some sort of just terrible apartment in which he has like 8 monitors.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Just like, oh. And like a little thing like pops up in like this massive information. It says like just a name, Blake Porter. And I'm like kind of like nod to myself and like take my weird like super jack, plug it into the back of my head.
Oh my god.
Just go into cyberspace.
Oh, there's going to be like, so there's like some transition where we sort of like see you in your seat and it sort of like all gets pushed back and then you're sort of like,
it like gets
into
pushed
your avatar.
back. My apartment goes into like little weird cuboid shapes.
Yeah.
Just like
So what does your avatar look like? That's
my avatar. My avatar is basically a like infernal scarecrow where it's like sort of demonic with like fire coming out of the eyes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
god.
his little like
A
crows.
badass version of that League of Legends character.
Uh,
I'll find a picture of him. I don't know. I haven't played League of Legends in so long, but I remember there was a scarecrow-looking character.
yeah. I have like little program crows that I can like send forth. You think?
Fiddlesticks is his name.
Fiddlesticks. I know that name. So yeah, I basically just weave reality. So it's like this whole like, I don't know, like if you could imagine just me, like, or not me, Scarecrow, just basically just like creating little monitors in which he's like searching for things and like smaller ones for like things he wants to keep.
Yeah,
He's just
like
doing
Ghost in
that
the Shell.
for a while. Yeah. And he just finally finds like what he's looking for, and he just like takes a crow and like shoves it into this like 2-dimensional shape.
Oh my god.
Just like, yeah.
That's so...
And yeah, that would be the message sent to you from Johan Van Anderson. And I'm gonna screw with that message, or the message that's like, this is your task.
Okay.
So I'm gonna rewrite that, and I'm gonna make it all official and posh because I know who he is. And I'm
Everyone
gonna
knows who Johan Van Anderson is.
Yeah, but I know his third wife's second cousin. Okay, don't mess with
Seventh wife, actually. Seventh for having that.
seventh wife.
So are you doing this as Zonite, or as the faction?
I'm doing this as Scarecrow.
Okay, so in terms of your goal then, so you're doing this to mess with Zonite. You're basically hacking Zonite.
I'm doing this to screw with Zonite to get you to screw with Irma.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And I rewrite the message to basically just be like, as like, however I have to word it, because I am not my character, I wouldn't really know. I want to basically make you investigate Irma, but in like a very reportery fashion.
Sure. Okay.
So it's like, like, is Irma treating its employees bad? Which I think it actually is. I'm gonna have you give that information to me.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. I need to investigate Irma.
Yeah. So you probably get like the message on your like watch hologram thing or something.
Sure. So I look it over. So I guess what you're doing then mechanically is, since you're not facing off me against Zonite or anything, because you're doing your character. I guess you're technically doing a deal in a way, but it just like mechanically it's a deal, but it's not like really fictionally.
Yeah.
So.
So what do I have to roll for that?
So you're gonna be rolling 3d10, and what you have to do then is you have to describe what skill you're trying to improve here.
I'm gonna improve ready, probably.
Yeah,
because I'm like gathering information.
Yeah. Exactly. You're gathering information through me.
Yeah.
Do a job for me to do.
All right. Well, I wrecked
you
everything.
Yeah, you wrecked it. Somebody want to roll for Zonite for this one?
You hacked it.
Freaking, I'm elite hacksaw.
Flopsy, would you like to roll for Zonite?
I'll totes go and have a roll for Zonite. Fucking
2 successes. So nope. So we still see Scarecrow win.
Yeah.
You win with 1 success.
Yep.
So just gonna make sure when you win with 1 success, yeah. So you win the goal and they lose. So it's pretty. It sounds pretty fictionally obvious what the outcome of this will be. However, we need to switch players. So Flopsy, you could describe what success looks like for Scarecrow, and Corndogs, you could describe what failure looks like for Zonite.
Okay.
So your hack was obviously, I guess, successful and all, but like describe what happens anyway.
Okay. Right. I think because I'm guessing we'll probably see like Blick trying to take on trying to do this report against what was her name again?
Irma.
Yeah. I'm guessing we'll probably see that as a scene. Or would that probably be what happens now?
No, that would be in the future. This is more immediately about his hacking attempt to get the message across.
So I'm thinking, I'm thinking we sort of just see him like push the button, and then we sort of get a fading wipe to
or push the button in cyberspace.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you shove the Chrome, we then sort of wipe to another computer terminal, and where there's like a little ping, like an email pops up, and we sort of see Blick like frying some rice in his house, and he sort of just turns around, like runs to get it. The smoke alarm starts going off. He sees like, here's your task. He's like, all right, great. And he sort of like just like quickly lets his house burn down.
Nice.
The oven on, like just sort of grabs his messenger bag and goes out to like get some dirt on this Armor Corporation.
Yeah.
So awesome. So that means your ready goes up by 1. Cool. And the faction lost, so their thing stays the same. But now Corndogs, you describe for Zonite what they see on their end hacking.
Okay.
I know it might not be much because you successfully hacked them.
Trust me. Okay. So have you guys watched Cowboy Bebop?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. You know that little girl?
Yeah.
Ed. Best character ever.
You know how when she hacks things, just a bunch of smiley faces appear everywhere?
Yes.
So basically anyone trying to interfere with me just gets an entire monitor of that. Like, you can't do anything. Screw you.
Just cut to like, runs there trying to check his emails, just like, damn thing's not working again. Secretary.
We see it's a scene of Johan's computer and him yelling at his computer with a smiley face.
Oh my god!
I have a scene where we just see the outside of it, a window smashed, and he throws it out of the top floor.
Yes, he throws it out.
Secretary, get me another monitor in here now. Just sits down, takes out another bottle of wine, and just. I think he does that thing where like takes the bottle of alcohol, just like puts it to his eye because it hits the bloodstream quicker. He just does that. It goes. Ugh!
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, that's amazing. What a good scene. Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh gosh.
Whew. All right, Flopsy, it's to you. Somehow you have to up yourself there.
So, do I do something as a faction or?
Oh, so it's your turn. You can play as a faction, or you can create a character if you wanted to.
Okay.
So when you play as a faction, that means you're facing off against an existing player.
Because factions can't cut a deal with a player. You can't be like, hello, you small person, let me trade with you. It's like, no. So I think that this faction...
Is the game kind of making sense, by the way? Like,
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking...
Or wait, do I increase my willing?
Oh, I thought you were increasing your ready. I think you did increase your willing.
Or wait, yeah, no, never mind. I'm confused.
Yeah. So you could possibly have increased your willing and stuff if you
No.
if
right.
Flopsy didn't roll so high. Additional successes, like remainder successes, give you bonuses.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
But,
So,
yeah, that just
I'm
hasn't come up, so I haven't
thinking-
said it.
for now, we're going to play as... We're going to keep... Actually, do you know what? No, I think that would be the shit hitting the fan too early. I think I'm going to make a new character. Let's have someone
Yeah,
else.
let's introduce a new
okay.
character.
Right. So let me scroll back up to the character
So I'm
page.
just going to just straight up copy paste Blick.
Right.
Put him right
So-
above you, and then we'll edit him from there.
So 2d10.
Yep, 2d10 for your identity and your motivation first.
9 and 8.
Sure.
I am a fucking torpedo. Yes.
Oh, nice. So how about you describe for
Revenge. Oh.
Oh my god.
yes. So I want you guys to know my first game I played this. I played this last Thursday with Ben Robbins, and we saw a torpedo with revenge actually kill a faction, which is almost impossible to do. Like they killed a faction, which Ben's never seen, and Ben's played this game hundreds of times.
Obviously it fell, but I'm thinking so.
Yeah,
think-
fucking awesome, man. Good deal.
I think so. I'm thinking. I've got an idea for a name. I think that their name is just Michelle. They don't ever give a last
Oh,
name. Her name's
yeah.
Michelle. She's got like, kind of just wears all leathers with lots of studs in it.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
got
yeah.
complete like.
Does she have a friend named Jim by any chance?
Maybe. I think she has like complete white hair that's shaved on this side and sort of like.
Oh
all
yeah.
down
The
here.
undercut on the side.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I think she's just like. So we introduced the character.
Is she cybernetically modified in any way?
I think. I
Or
think
she
no.
just,
I think she's not. I think she's just
Michelle
she's just
solidarity.
She's straight edge.
Oh,
yeah.
because she doesn't have any implants.
So I'm thinking. So I've got to do her ready, willing, and able.
And you also need to come up with a goal. But yes.
Okay, so I think she's going to be 5 able, because of course.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be. I think she's going to be 4 willing and 3 ready. She's like, she's not really prepared for this.
Okay. Sure.
This is all sudden.
Mhm.
Because for torpedoes, let me check again what torpedoes are. Torpedoes are killers, hired gun, bodyguard, or assassin.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's just sort of decided I'm gonna just fucking kill shit, and I think motivation. So
You're taking revenge on somebody, so why are you taking revenge, basically? Is
And
the
don't make that person me, because I'll die.
listen. If it wasn't a faction, I
Could
would
be
have.
Johan.
I'm thinking maybe Johan.
Or you can make up a new character or something.
I mean, I don't know. Would I be able to like make a new faction as well?
No, you can't make a new faction.
That's fine.
But you can
So-
describe somebody of a faction that's not in play, and then
Okay.
you leave it open for someone else to create it. Or
I think it's I think she's after revenge, and I think it's someone who we don't know about. I think actually it's against the whole faction, and I think it's some like crime syndicate.
Can I make a suggestion, a slight suggestion?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can it be something regarding the human trafficking ring?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
You want to see the I don't want to say Wu-Tang Clan, but
I think she was considered. I think maybe like
you want to see like
maybe human
Yakuza
trafficking, like
or like
kidnapped like one of her family or something,
Yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
Oh, I was
think
thinking
she's
it was
not even
personal.
Yeah, I think she's not even going there to like see if her like sister or something still alive. She's going there to fucking burn shit down. Maybe she
Yeah.
was a bit of a sort of rookie hired gun before this, but now she's sort of heading over here to be like kick down doors and stuff. I think
Yeah. Like what?
the
If oh yeah, we can play a lot with this. This is
I think her introduction scene, and if this is okay for a scene of just sort of how we see
everybody gets a vignette thing. I forgot to do that earlier. So yeah, what's the vignette?
So I think her vignette is I think is it okay to say like maybe this human trafficking do like drug deals and things on the side, like really small kind of things on the side? Is that cool to say?
I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like some sort of like drug dealing scene going down.
Do you want a name for the gang?
Yeah, let's have a name for them then.
I mean, the first thing I thought of was Yakuza or like the Triads, but like, you know.
Triads works.
Yeah, Triads is cool.
Yeah, or like, also maybe it's like sort of it's probably maybe it's like the something Triads, like the 9 Triad Dragons or something. Got to be over the top.
Yeah. Kill the Triad Dragons, responsible, or just all of them, or like, do you want to like? Are you trying to kill a particular group?
I think she just wants to kill the faction. She wants to take out the whole faction.
Kill the.
That's gonna go well.
Yeah, that's gonna be really. That's really hard to do, but. Well,
Hey now.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
what's
I'm
the little
thinking
vignette scene that we see?
Yeah.
I'm thinking her vignette is like her like sort of coming home, like maybe she has like she's like moved here from some other like city, and so she's like coming home for like a part-time job, and she first off looks like this sort of like this is gonna be the normal girl who's like we're all relating to. She sort of comes home, she's got like a cat she kind of pets, sits down for a bit, like puts on some TV. There's it's Flick doing yeah, and then I think like a bit of time, like we have sort of like a pan of just like her like sat down and like sort of like it moving from day to night sort of very quickly, switches it off, gets up, walks over to like she has like some pinball machine, and she like clicks a bunch of buttons on it, opens up like some doorway, goes downstairs. She goes downstairs and it's just like the weapon rack of the guns. And I know she's not got much ready, but like,
oh my god!
I feel like she just goes down. She just starts doing the like
the John Wick, like
yeah, just like getting all them ready, doing that. She puts like some like big fuck off machete like in a sheath on her. It's just sniper, just apocalypse sword gun lugger, basically.
Fuck man, you're pretty good at this game. You get it. You know.
I think that's her vignette.
Yeah, that's a great scene. Oh my
I think
God.
like I don't know. Someone can tell me what the music is, but she totally does the thing where she puts on like some earplugs.
Oh yeah.
And like and then it starts playing some music. Someone else can tell me what it is though, because I don't know what it would.
I'm the worst at this, but I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it's playing. I don't know.
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. That's an actual song. Look
some
it up.
sort of like I mean probably some sort of like punk metal.
Yeah.
You know. Something a little thrashy.
Definitely.
So okay, cool.
So that's...
Oh wait, Bodies by a Drowning Pool.
Oh, totally.
Awesome.
I think though maybe like we get the opening and like just it's about to go. It goes let the bodies. It just is about to like scream. It like, cuts.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens next. So like, is that my turn?
Yeah, because you introduce your character.
It's cool.
Great turn. Awesome. Cool.
Awesome.
Fucking dead though.
Okay, so I can act as a faction and do a face-off with somebody,
Yes.
or I can create a character.
Correct.
Okay. I think I'm going to do a face-off. I'm going to be act as Irma,
Okay.
and I'd like to do a face-off with Blick.
Okay. So describe the scene.
Yeah. So I think this is maybe like a week, 2 weeks or so after like Blick got his assignment from Zonite.
Yeah.
And, like so you like he's been like investigating a little bit, kind of like starting to look into it, and like he's actually been digging in a little bit and kind of maybe like a few like the weird stuff. Like maybe you found like some like documents that prove like no one actually works at the like the local IRMA headquarters
Yeah.
in the town or whatever. And so like you get back to your apartment and you're like looking over these you have like a couple data pads of like you have like the pink slips of like the last employees to get fired from it.
Mm-hmm.
Something. And then on like the computer screen in front of you, just like a little like you start getting like a cyber Skype call.
Okay. Sure.
And like it's like it comes up like a flashing octagon with like IRMA spelled up like in like a diagonal, and it's like the lines are kind of like moving around like to animate the call, and it's like a some super happy super like it's like a what's that kind of music where it's like sounds like old Nintendo music?
Chiptunes?
Yeah, it's like some sort of like old like really happy sounding chiptune song.
Okay.
And it's like do 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 do.
He's probably like asleep. We just get it for a little while.
Yeah. I guess if it's a call, I would answer it, right? Like Blick here.
Yeah, and then like on the screen comes up, and it's it shows
I'm probably looking at my watch when it's happening, right? Like it's
okay, yeah,
like a video call.
Yeah, and so like you can see like a desk with that same octagon on the front of it, and then it kind of comes up to like the secretary sitting at a computer, and she's like you hear like
the avatar.
Yeah, it's like it's that avatar.
Like yeah.
Yeah, you hear her typing, and then she looks up and like you see her face, and I think she looks entirely human.
Yeah, of course she does.
Except for like something in her, right? Like something in her eyes looks a little different. Not like they're not like cyber eyes. They're just like they're like a little bit of a weird color or something like that, like blue, but like way too blue, or just something like there's something off about him.
Well, is that off in our world?
I guess like
somebody could have that. Like that's not necessarily a.
Right, I guess not to Blick or
you,
like to us seeing.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
okay, that's what I was at. That's what I was kind of getting at. It's like okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's more of a thing to the viewers to be like, oh wait, who is this person?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. That is not a normal.
So like
person.
blue with
right,
like
exactly.
blue eyes, like from Dune, like that kind of color blue, like very indigo.
Like so, yeah, it's like off in some way where it's just like, yeah.
Sure. Sure.
And then and she looks up and like gives like a bright, wide, like toothy, way too bright of teeth smile, and it's like, hello, Blick Porter.
When I got this phone call, did it say like call from somebody, or was it like
it just said call from it was just IRMA.
Oh,
like,
it said IRMA.
Yeah, the little.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. So I
was
was
like IRMA as an entity.
Yeah.
This is actually like.
Hey, you're finally getting back to me. I've been trying to call you. I never tried to call you. I've been sleuthing. Right.
Blick is best girl.
And yeah, like she like it's just like the same like not moving smile, and like that just like it's still like staring right into the camera.
Like your call is important to us. Smile.
Mr. Porter, our records show you have not tried to
contact
you've not tried to reach us in any sort of traditional means, but you have made inquiries into some of our business arrangements.
Listen, miss. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what records you're looking at here, but I got your number here. It's 21116. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's a different one. Well, whatever. I got your number. I trust me. I've been calling, so I don't know what you're. I don't. And like you're just kind of more smoothly is trying to lie to an AI.
her head just like turns a little bit and like
I'm disappointed in you.
we respect.
Is it like a sideways turn or is it like a?
Well, it's more like a sideways
typical
like
flesh brain.
Yeah,
like
just
typical like mouse. It's stuck in a trap, right?
Come on. But yeah, she's like, we respect your moxie, Mr. Porter, but trust us, we know.
Well, if you respect my moxie, you know I won't quit.
We never said we wanted you to quit.
Who else is on this call?
I am. I speak for Irma as a whole.
Sure you do. Of course.
It is just us on this call. And me. And your call is
Well, I got
and every single person is important to us.
Oh my god.
All right, now I know you're lying. And he says, "Listen, I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know what kind of inner political pull you're trying to pull inside Irma here. But listen, I'm gonna get to the bottom of how Irma's treating your workers."
Do you have anything to say that we're treating them poorly?
I'm working on it. I don't think do I have any evidence? Like, I don't think I have any evidence yet. I've been poking around, but it's been nothing, right? Because like,
I guess maybe this is our role now.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to get you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get. My goal is to get you to back off, or like.
Yeah, you're trying to knock down my willing. I guess you're trying to attack my willing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm thinking like my goal is to get to kind of back off, and I'm going to, I guess. Oh, that'll be
ready even, or yeah.
Yeah, actually.
I think maybe ready. Yeah, they're trying to say you don't have shit on us, so you can't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so 3d10.
Yeah, let's roll and see what happens.
Okay.
3d10.
Bam.
Oh fuck.
Bam. Hey,
Fuck. I
him.
got 2 successes, so I lose, which means my readiness gets knocked down 1.
Oh no!
It's an AI. Like you can't.
Which is
No chance.
Listen,
So here's
when
an
I'm
interest-
done with the crime
Yeah.
syndicate, when I'm done with that fucking crime syndicate, you can attack what you want.
So
Fucking-
here's an interesting part of the game. Then here's an interesting use case. So technically, Adam's character at this point would have earned themselves an edge die, because they played as a faction and their faction won. So I think you would just end up just getting a die for when you make a character.
Okay.
What that means is that you can spend that die like a one-time kind of use, where you can roll 4 dice instead of 3.
Okay. Cool.
And is that on any time, even when you're playing as a character?
Yes.
So it's like a reward for not just being I'm my character all of the time.
It's a reward for playing a faction. Yeah. So the idea is that you don't actually play. I mean, you don't really handle the character. You don't play the character, right? Like that's the big difference. Since this is GM-less, it's more like this is your persona that you're wearing right now, but it's you switch off.
Yeah. So I earned inspiration, right?
Yeah, you earn inspiration. Yeah, exactly. So
Cool. So does Irma goes up by 1?
Yes. You won. Yeah, you got 3 successes and I got 2 successes. So that means what happens is then I narrate your success and you narrate my failure.
Okay.
So
Sure.
To be honest with you, I'd rather you narrate success first and I can follow up.
Okay, sure, yeah, totally. So I think, so like it's just kind of like this like stare off between the two of them for it's only a second, but it just feels like it's way longer than that because they're just staring at each other. But then we understand that there have been some personnel changes, and that can be cloudy in this corporate climate. So we wanted to clear the air, and then like you get another ding on your terminal.
Yeah.
With like,
okay, real quick. Actually, I forgot this part. Sorry. So technically what I can do with those 3 dice, and what anybody can do with those 3 dice when it's their character, is that what you can actually start doing is you can assign those dice to your 3 stats and show like what happens in the scene that makes you fail. So for this instance, I probably would have been ready and willing, but not able. So that's why I failed, was I'm not able.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
So if that helps you in any way.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, so I think I think it is just Irma has covered their butt so much that you weren't able to really find anything yourself.
Yeah.
But now it's like we wanted to clear the air of sorts, and you get like ding, and you get like you got an email with like a huge ass file of entire maybe we get like scenes of him digging into it later, but like every single file is like backstopped like 3 times with like. It's like all entirely legal, real documents of like people leaving and like all these personnel changes and stuff, just to kind of like prove that nothing is wrong.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It totally looks like doesn't look right, but like it's like holy crap. With if that were to get out, it'd be like, no, why are you even looking into them? That's weird.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like a brick wall.
Yeah,
he just ran
yeah,
into.
exactly.
Yeah.
They stalled it. Yeah.
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 Like so, we hope this this olive branch is a sign of good things to come in our relationship.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Shit. All right. So in that conflict, I guess I would have been doing my readiness. Like I've been actually trying to tick off my readiness, but I don't get it because we lost. So okay. Yep. Cool.
And then just failure is just
and the failure. So then so I describe so then I describe your success. So your faction thing goes up because you won, and I think you, when you go through my computer and stuff, I think you realize that I was working with Zonite, and I think you realize maybe the reason why you're not destroying me instead of you're brick walling me is that not that there's a hacker like who it was, but you know that this is something I need to look into. This doesn't seem right. Like, this was anomalous. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally.
And
there was a glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like glitches.
So that's that's the idea.
It's like it wouldn't be like
there's no point killing me. I'm an ant, right? I'm
right, exactly.
literally not worth the time.
Like,
so like all you did was just like
right,
get out of here. The more
feel like a puppet master.
Yeah, exactly. Like you realize that this guy isn't the problem. There's something else going on. Okay, I need to go to my bat cave and figure it out.
Listen, I'm just glad that Michelle ain't after this AI for revenge, because that.
Yeah. Awesome. Good.
Cool. Yeah.
So that's your success. Your success is that you understand that there's something else afoot.
Cool.
In some way.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So then it comes back to me. I think I'm going to introduce the faction. I'm going to introduce the triads.
All right.
The triad dragons.
All right.
Oh God. I just have to delete all this again. I ruined everything.
I have a question.
Yeah,
so Michelle, you don't like Zonite, right?
I think she's kind of irrelevant. Like she's not from around these parts. She's like, Zonite, some other big company. I don't really give a shit. But if you said,
which company are you trying to take down? What company are you trying to take down?
She's trying to take down Triad Dragons.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a crime syndicate.
That works. I can work with that.
They're probably something like a gang, and their motivation's probably something like greed. I don't want to really worry about it much, right?
Right.
And they're run by
yeah, because they've basically already been invented. We're just mechanically making them.
It's run by Mistress Cho.
Sweet.
Oh, getting Kill Bill up in the shit.
She sounds scary.
Oh, absolutely. Right. Cool. That's done. So it's my turn.
All right. So it's my turn. Okay. So I'm gonna
Yeah, we got 20 minutes or so before our next break, so
yeah,
we're making good
I'm gonna
time.
just Michelle probably hears like a wrong or something, some sort of like notification noise.
Yeah.
And yeah, who wants to play Michelle?
Oh, it interrupts the song.
Yeah, probably.
I'm thinking maybe, is it okay if we do that sort of weird time thing? This is like when she's on her way back home from like her job. Is it okay if we sort of like time wobbly up?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Because there's going to be, when we do my first scene with Michelle, it's important that the song cut off at the end of the scene. No, she's in traffic, just like beeping a horn, just doing that, and her phone rings, just picks up. Answers like, yeah.
Or wait, it would be like text. I wouldn't talk to you.
Okay.
So,
Like, what the fuck is this?
I'm just like, so
are you in a car? So like, does the car's like on board
Just, like,
Bluetooth
texting.
thing tell you? So
I
it's
think
like,
no, everything she has
one
is
new
more
message.
lo-fi. She's got like an actual phone
Oh,
she has
okay.
to pick up off the seat
Yeah,
with her
okay.
hands.
Okay,
Like,
yeah. It's not a fancy car that would read your text messages for you.
Yeah.
right?
It's probably like a car. But it's like an old car that's been like updated. There's like lots of like just chunks of machinery just
It's
jutted to the side.
literally a '90s Civic.
Yeah, but with like updated like parts and computer parts that are just like sticking out of the car.
Oh God, it's this horrible Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just takes out like, who the fuck is this?
All right. Says, so you're interested in taking down the triad dragons.
I'm gonna say, Fish just goes, yeah, what's it to you? Just text back.
It's like, I might have an arrangement that can benefit you in that goal.
I think probably text back like sometimes take that like, listen, if you want to like tell me this, you can talk to me face to face. I don't do this stuff for like speaking to people.
If you want any chance of succeeding, seek out Blick Porter, and then it like shows a map of the city, and like he's like pinging.
Oh, okay.
Just
Nice.
that's the end. Unless you want to go over to that scene.
I'm thinking. So, what would that scene have been? Would that have been?
It's just a color scene.
Well, that would have probably been like
No, so like you would,
Or-
you have to make a deal.
Yeah, it sounds like making a deal.
Sure.
Can you make a deal with
That
other
would be,
players?
so that would be, so you're playing, unless you're playing a faction, you either have to introduce a character, you either play the character that you own right now, or handle is the term that the game uses, or to make a deal, or you control a faction for this turn and go after another player.
Sure, I'll make a deal. So I'll be
It sounds like you're doing somebody who's helping Michelle.
So how would I roll this? What do I have to roll under?
Oh, well, what faction are you playing?
Faction? I'm playing Scarecrow.
No, your faction has to be one of the Lavenders.
What? Why?
Because those are factions. The gray ones here are your characters.
Why can't I be playing Scarecrow?
You can play as Scarecrow, but are you trying to play as, like, you're trying to make a deal with one of the factions?
I'm trying to make a deal with Michelle.
So you can't make a deal with another character.
Ah, okay.
I
So
mean, there's a disconnect. Yeah.
okay.
Because
So
we're weak. There's no point in making
Yeah.
a deal with us little midgets here in this game of we're the little pawns of the Game of
Okay.
Thrones of factions.
So I guess that'll only be part of my scene
Yeah.
because
Cool.
I have other things to do.
You might have been then you probably were working with somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Then after that,
Maybe you were working with the dragons or something, and like you,
No way,
in
man.
a way that you were like betraying them. Like you gave them a little bit, but in return you're gonna fucking take everything from them.
well, yeah, that's how it works. I'm some sort of like weird cyber.
Actually, no. Yeah, maybe you are
Cyberpunk.
attacking the dragons by giving Michelle a lead.
Yeah,
You're kind of making
right.
her more ready, so you're making the dragons less.
Or you destroying Irma for me would benefit me a lot more, but kind of destroy the Triad's financial situation, making them lay off
Yeah.
bodyguards and stuff.
So you're attacking the dragons by making me more prepared. Is that what?
Yeah. Kind of.
So
I'm
so
attacking
hold on. So hold on. So you know.
But you get
so
a
you
side
know.
benefit.
So you know. So fictionally Michelle gets the benefit, right? But she doesn't get anything mechanical from this.
That's cool. That's cool.
All right. Like you can only get better when
That's
it's
cool.
their characters.
That's just cool.
But mechanically you can make Scarecrow better by doing
Yeah.
this.
Well, maybe it makes Scarecrow more ready because it's like
It does sound like, yeah, it doesn't definitely sound like that.
Yeah.
All right.
So the
I
game.
don't think this is going to be a roll, though.
it could still be a role because Michelle might just be like, nah,
Yeah,
screw you.
How Michelle ends up handling the deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could in effect it would basically be channeling through your deal with the dragons, right?
Yeah.
What you're trying to do to help earn the respect of Dreadnought is by making Michelle do this, right?
Yeah.
Like you're earning the respect. Like you're basically waging a proxy war for respect.
Sure.
Is what I get what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so in order to do this, Michelle has to take this bait.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is you're basically managing how good was your bait.
Can I do stuff after this roll?
What do you mean? Like you could narrate if you win or lose.
No, but I still want to do certain things after I roll this.
Well, okay. How about you just describe what you're trying to do?
Okay. So this is like a part of the scene.
Okay.
Another thing is going to be texting Blick, just being like, I sent someone to you. Just not even trying to pretend to be Zonite anymore.
Oh.
Just being like, yeah, no, I sent someone to you. Be prepared.
And I'm like, who dis?
Who dis?
And obviously there's no answer. And then
totally.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, let's roll and see how Michelle.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, Scarecrow, you're gonna roll 3d10. I'll play as the dragons, I guess.
Yeah.
I made them. I'll roll.
I have to get under my able.
No. So what you're going to do is just roll 3d10. You will allocate those dice how you want. What you're doing is you're trying to boost one of your skills right now.
Okay.
You just declare what skill you want to boost before time. It doesn't necessarily change anything. You just declare it at the front. So this makes it sound like you're trying to improve your ready again. It would be ready. Maybe even your able.
Okay. That's 2.
That's 2 successes and no successes. So what this means is that you win with an extra thing on top of it, right? You get an extra success. So you got 2 successes for the opponent. So what happens here is you gain a bonus. What this bonus can be done, basically this extra success can be spent 2 ways. One, you can buff another one of your skills by 1, but it can't be the same skill. Or you can actually take down a faction by 1 point.
Oh.
Triads! The triads!
Do the dragons.
Okay, so I'm going to boost up ready and able.
Oh, you should have fucked up the triads!
Well, so you guys know this, right? So, like, the way this game kind of behaves is when this happens and you see a character getting strong, like, then you start ganging up on that character and taking them down. And, like, it's sort of this game of, like, beating each other up. It's like King of the Hill. When, like, one gets too strong, everyone starts going after them. Same thing with factions. Once a faction gets too strong, people start going after the faction.
Once I get robot bodyguards and literally everyone is my slave, it's fine.
No.
I'm just gonna... Listen, I'm always gonna have more bullets than you've got bodyguards. And if not, I'll just hit them with the guns.
Awesome. Cool. I think we got time for one more scene before we go to our break.
Okay, well, my scene's gonna be pretty damn simple.
Okay. Cool. Maybe 2
So-
scenes. Yeah, let's do it.
It's Michelle. We probably have like a time warp thing, like sort of the time rewinds back and then rewinds forward again for Michelle when she puts the headphones on, but we don't hear bodies play again. We then just have it kick into as she's just lots of triad people. It's just an action scene, like it kicks into like a slow
So you're
motion.
boosting your able. So it sounds like you're making you're dealing to make your able.
So like.
Okay.
How does it work with players? Like, can you not go after? Can you only make a deal?
No, you can't actually. All you can do is improve your skills. So, but I have an idea how this could behave and be successful. So this makes it sound like you're either boosting your willing or actually you're able because you're killing people.
Yeah, fucking murder, murder hobo.
Right. Yeah. So our role is triad.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm upping my
7, 7, and 3. So I got 1 success.
Okay.
So you'll be upping your able.
So basically, what I'm getting from this,
Damn it.
Oh. So you lose.
what I'm assuming is that Michelle would have to get an additional success more than the triads 3 times in a row to knock them down to 0. Is that how this works?
So there's multiple ways of actually how you could hurt a faction down to 0. So to get 3 successes above would require 4 dice. So she would have to play as a faction to get her and win with that faction to get herself an edge die. Except if you're on your last checkbox and you succeed, and your character gets their goal, and you narrate their goal, they actually can damage a faction for free.
So, anyway, question. So, I was trying to up my able. So, could I not assign that 5 to able, or how does that work? How does it work when I'm assigning?
So what you can do now is you can assign this dice whichever way you want, and then when you just assign the dice whatever way, you're describing where you failed in this scene. So you describe by you weren't ready, you weren't willing, or you weren't able. So so you failed at 2 out of 3 of those. Okay.
So I'm just wondering, how does that work? So I'm just wondering how it works. Okay, so do I not have at least 1 success?
No, so you have 1 success, assuming you assign that to
that 5. So wouldn't that mean we tie?
Mm-hmm.
Because you only got 1 success.
Oh shit, you're right. No, we did tie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So we both succeed. So what this means is triad goes up by 4, but your able goes up by 1 as well.
Okay, so I get up to 6 able, and you get up to 4.
Yep. So you describe how the triads succeed, and I describe how
killing a bunch of people.
So I think it's like
you got a 1 star.
I'm thinking you describe how. Can you describe how I succeed first, and then I'll describe how the triad succeed?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So just like as the scene kicks in, we have Floor playing it. It's just like her face like that, just like the slow motion of her just, like, recoiling from the fire, and just like
I think
and her cutting someone in half with a machete.
Yeah. So I think what we see is actually we see her actually start with like the sword and just like cut down the 2 guards out front, and so like we actually start with like the floor as like we see like 2 bloody bodies like already like slumped on the back wall.
Yes.
And you see, like the floor is her actually like grabbing like the assault rifle, and like you see like the since all we hear in the scene is like floor, like you actually see like there's like a red light like an alarm was triggered, right? And like you see like people coming in, and she's like gunning the first couple people down. So basically like reinforcements are coming, but which is why triad's 4, but like you're also like literally mowing them down at the same time, which is why it's able.
I'm thinking that that's just one isolated scene. That's not her going after the main facility. That's like this small little base.
Yeah. So
because I was thinking.
Like, so what happens?
So the way they succeed is we have a zoom out. It's like CCTV footage.
Yeah.
You see sort of Mistress Cho just sat, like she's got like some cat.
Like she's curious. Yeah.
Yeah, just sort of going,
Perfect. Yeah.
This is going to be a problem. Yeah. We don't see her say anything. It's like the shadowy eyes. She's just like,
Yes.
Just like clicks a button.
The twist here. The twist here is the cat is actually Mistress Cho.
Oh my
god! Oh, I love it.
Like, this is cyberpunk. That could be a thing. Yeah. Like, this woman is like her pet because
just a meat puppet.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, let's do Adam. Let's get your scene in here, man.
Cool. I think I'd like to create a character.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and get you a sheet here. Okay. So go ahead and roll your 2d10 to come up with your, or do you know your motivation and start?
I kind of know. I think I have the identity, but I want to roll for motivation.
Go ahead.
I want to have him. I want to have a dealer.
Okay. Describe a dealer for us. What they do in the game.
Yeah, sure. So from the book, dealer, you trade stuff like drugs, art, or people, also known as fixers.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So and then motivation. So 3. Knowledge. Huh. That's interesting.
If you don't want it, you can always pick something else. That's the Kevin Crawford school of GM and lists. Roll first, and if you don't like it, then pick something else.
Oh, I like.
If you trade drugs for knowledge, we could be like.
Here I am in the Chiba City Hills, driving my Lamborghini. This is my garage. No, what's better than these cyber decks? Knowledge.
No, stop. Read 10,000 books a day. Not because I want to, because I need to.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
Sorry, what's the motivation?
I like that. But so he's a dealer. He's an information broker.
Okay.
And so he just wants. I guess would that be greed, or would that just be straight up?
That's more the quality of your dealing, unless your motivation.
I guess. Right. He wants. Yeah. So.
Why do you deal in information? Is the question that motivation asks. What you deal is a question regarding dealer. Why you deal is more about motivation.
Yeah, I was thinking he just wants, like,
Greed.
he wants to. I guess. Okay, yeah. Let's. I'll use that. I'll use that for inspiration for what he deals, and then I'll switch it to power.
Oh, so he wants power. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, you want the prestige.
Yeah.
You want to be the spider in the middle of the web.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You want to be a big dog. Totally. So assign your 3, 4, and 5, or actually do your goal first, and then do the 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Yep. So
what is the goal of our dealer? And then come up with a name and describe a quick little vignette of what we see them doing.
So I think his goal is gonna be hold the strings, metaphorically, as in like be the puppeteer of people of like.
Got that covered.
Like he wants to like. He obviously it's not going to happen, but he wants to be the person above the factions controlling everything.
Oh,
that's what he wants.
You want to control the factions like.
Right. Yeah.
Describe how what does your goal accomplished look like?
Like he can be able to tell the factions what to do.
Okay, sure. So enough power to Well, I mean that sounds like more of like a metagame goal. Like, is there like one particular, but like, because like technically factions don't like they exist mechanically, but they're not things in real world. Like,
Well, yeah. I guess.
So I guess I'm trying to figure out a way to describe it that doesn't sound mechanical. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's a good goal.
Yeah, I guess a way to describe it more.
Be the power. Yeah. How about like just be the power behind like the throne of companies or something like that, right? Be the power behind it all. In a way, like it being the factions or it being companies.
His goal is to say Kanye West was wrong. One man should have all that power.
good goal.
That's a good goal. One man should have all that power. That's tight. So, what are you ready, willing, and able? What do you want to do?
I think it's going to be 5 ready, 3 able, and 4 willing.
Cool. And,
Yeah, so 5, 4, 3 down the line.
Yep. And
then his name is going to be. Actually, I like what you said. His fixer handle is going to be Spider. Spyder.
Like the car.
Oh my god.
Spider. Well, I was thinking of that only because I was reading Blades in the Dark.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so I think obviously this is just
and a
like,
vignette.
This already happened, so it's totally just for flavor.
Yeah.
But so I think like with a meeting, like it's like super late at night, and we see a guy like on the like outside of a club or something, like smoking an e-cig, and then someone like we see Michelle walking down the street, and then he just like holds out a data pad like really sneakily, and Michelle takes it. And then she like we see Michelle's point of view as she looks and sees like a map to the location that she shot up.
Yeah, I love how out of time this is.
So
I know
you're working with Scarecrow basically. Maybe inadvertently. Maybe you're at odds with one another.
Yeah,
maybe Spider is working with Dread. I don't know. Dreadnought should be a faction. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyways.
Like Dreadnought is basically what I would like.
I think
Dreadnought
maybe
probably has the amount of power as the AI of Irma does. just like this whole sort of everything.
So none of us have so far checked off a box. Like none of us have succeeded in a way to be either ready, willing, or able. So what's going to happen is like, so in conflicts, what we're trying to do is as characters now, it's like we want to get these boxes checked off if possible, because only when those boxes are checked off do we achieve our goal.
Can you remind me how we check off the boxes?
Sure. When a corporation comes after you.
Okay.
That's the only way you can check off a box.
And you can't have a corporation come after your current held PC.
Yes. No, you can't. No, you can't play as the corporation coming after your controlled PC. No, you have to have you have to incentivize other people to fight with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Game works.
So does that mean Blick has one checked off?
No.
Because I as Irma went after Blick.
Or
does that or?
You did, but I lost.
Yeah.
I lost, and I lost a thing of ready for it.
Okay, got it.
So.
Okay, cool. Got it. Cool.
That's what happened. If I would have won, then yeah, I would have gotten it. I would have, since I was going after ready, I would have probably gotten my readiness checked off.
Okay.
And I would do that stuff. So okay.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Asteni followed up here, said Blick failed.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So it's 9:02. Let's go to our next little hour break here, and then we'll come back with more Remember Tomorrow.
Ooh.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you guys so much for playing with me this evening.
Mm-hmm.